Good early afternoon, everyone. T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XM and Future Digibite OG. So, guys, we're going to see if my two-step plan pays off. I made nice money on V-Chain, as a lot of you guys did. But right now, it's all about XLM. I'm going to do an XLM update and see where we're going since that last update. To me, it looks like, you know, we're holding off these candles. It looks like reversing back to make a run to the upside. That's what it looks like to me. This kind of looks exactly like it did before the breakout yesterday, to a smaller scale. So I don't think you're going to get 20 to 27. You could get a 27 to 34. I think it's got a nice bounce in it, just like I said with XRP. It was under 65 or right around 65. But we're getting these small, ever so small bursts of volume now. So we consolidated nicely. That was my little trend line I drew. I said if it started consolidating on that little thing, I have no choice. And then it started to do exactly what I wanted. So fun to watch it when it's like this. So you really can't pay much attention to this right now because it's trying to get through this consolidation. I mean, you can pay attention, but you know, this up and down right now doesn't matter. We got to get through this consolidation and have, in my opinion, a 10 to 15% burst. It's just what I think is going to happen. So this was just a quick update, doing some stuff. I got the kids here. Julie's just getting back from therapy, so I got to figure out lunch, but I wanted to touch base. The only other thing I would talk about is Tether. We got some, you know, pretty breaking Tether news about corruption and all the stuff that I was talking to you guys about not too long ago. And you know, I think a significant Tether crash is within a couple weeks with what's going on. You know, and there's a lot of conspiracy going on, but there's a lot of news that broke last night and early this morning that you guys need to be caught up to date with, that Tether's not exactly the backing that everybody thinks, and it's what I was breaking a couple weeks ago. So I still believe Tether is going to be the catalyst to a huge crypto crash, and this lines up beautifully with how the crypto rose, and now if Tether gets the rug pulled out from under it, that's how it's going to, or if Tether comes out and is actually corrupt, and they're doing things behind the scenes that are criminal, well, Tether's going to crash, and the crypto world's going to go with it. So, T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XM and Future Digibite OG. Pay attention, there's a lot of developing storylines. But right now I'm focused on XLM and XRP. DGB could possibly still have a pump to 5 cents. I'm not going to guarantee that or anything, because I think it's more likely DGB would just have a push to 40, that 46.64 range. You know, I don't think it's going to go up to 5 cents. It could. I don't know. That's going to be a pretty decent push from here. So my gut tells me XLM. It was a little cheaper than this when I bought it by about 0.5%. But, you know, anything can happen. So if we can see it, my philosophy is Bitcoin has to retest 40,000 and get rejected a second time. I think we're going to do one of these in Bitcoin. You know how it went like this? I think we're going to do something like this, and eventually we're going to come up and retest this and then get shot down and start building our way back down. But it could be a quick progression, and then everybody's going to be like, son of a bitch. So now we're lining ourselves up with XLM for a push to 40K on Bitcoin, because that would immediately push XLM to like 30-cent range. And it could have a quick 10 to 15%. That could be across the board. But with the way the patterns are set up, XLM is in a position where it looks like it's ready, and it's been held back a little bit. A lot of these are already getting up to my trend lines, or over my trend lines, and they're making the topping reversals. See how Zill's making that topping reversal on the 15? XLM's in a consolidation with this is extremely bullish. It's not exactly the same, guys. That's not the same. That's bullish. This is a pennant flag that formed, and it's in all time frames. I showed this the other day, how it was forming and why I thought XLM was going to be a huge gainer. That's a pennant flag, and that can break down. Yes, it can break down to the downside, but in this formation, I would give it a 55% probability that it goes to the upside, and that's huge because that gives you the edge in your advantage. So I'm not going to say 70 or 80% because that's bullshit, or 90% or 100% guarantee. In this scenario, it's a 55 to 60% max to the upside, which gives you a 10% better than odds on a normal trade. So to me, a 6 out of 10, you know, conservatively, if you want to go on the high aggressive end, 7 out of 10, that's still a great, you know, you could say 70% chance to go up. That would still be reasonable. But if someone's saying 80, 90, 100%, that's ridiculous. 7 out of 10, I could accept. 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10, 5.5 out of 10. But 7 out of 10 would be my cutoff. If anybody's telling you it's more than a 70% chance, they're not reading the pattern properly. Yes, that looks like a pennant flag to me. And out of this kind of a formation, it generally breaks up. So T-Speak, 222 XRP, Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte OG. I know the price volume trend at the bottom is acting like horseshit, so I have to restart this. But we're getting a nice consolidation phase here, like I told you guys earlier. And when you consolidate and the price volume action, your volume starts to break down, you know, that's what you want when it's consolidating. But guys, this has to create a head. And why can't it create a head like I said? I think it has to create a head, and I think we're right on the money here. So stay true, stay blessed. And guys, this could be another unbelievably blessing of a day for this community. Stay blessed, everybody.